boys and girls, and welcome to Kids Matters. My name is Genesis, and today I'm sharing another Bible story with you. You can follow along with me in Exodus chapters 1, verses 8 through 22, and 2, verses 1 through 15. Before we begin, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell so you can get all our post notifications. Story time! How would you like to be born a boy when the king ordered all baby boys to be killed? Isn't that scary? But then you, the baby boy, ended up living in his palace. Wow, that's our story for today. God had chosen the Israelites, or Hebrews, to tell others about him. The Hebrews were living in Egypt when a new Pharaoh became king. He was very mean to the Hebrews because there were going to be a lot of people. He was afraid that they would take over Egypt, so he made them slaves. But that did not work. They continued to grow. Pharaoh asked the midwives, the women who delivered the babies, to kill all the baby boys, but they did not. They believed in God and knew it was wrong. The midwives' disobedience made Pharaoh mad. He ordered all baby boys to be thrown in the Nile River. During this time, a Hebrew couple had a baby boy that hid him for 3 months. As the baby grew, it was hard to keep him quiet. Jochebed, the baby's mother, was afraid that the Egyptians would hear him and come and kill him. Then, God gave her an idea. Jochebed built a basket and covered it with tar and pitch to make it waterproof. She lovingly put the baby in the basket in the bushes in the Nile River and let it float away. Miriam, the baby's sister, watched the basket from a distance. Can you guess who came to the river to bathe and saw the basket? Pharaoh's daughter, the princess. She told her maids to get it for her. When she opened the basket, the baby was crying. She realized that the baby was Hebrew, but she still decided to keep him as her son. Miriam saw everything that happened and ran to the princess and offered to get a nurse for the baby. She dashed home and brought her mom. The princess paid Jochebed to take care of her own baby. See how loving God is to us when we trust him? The princess named him Moses, which means out of the water. So Jochebed kept Moses until he was old enough to move into the palace. God was with Moses as he grew up. Moses was safe from death as a baby. He grew up with the king, who wanted all baby boys killed. He lived as an Egyptian in the same king's palace. When Moses was grown, he realized he was a Hebrew. He did not like how cruel the Egyptians were treating the Hebrews. They had to work as slaves. One day, he saw an Egyptian fighting a Hebrew. When Moses thought no one was watching, he killed the Egyptian, dug a hole, put the dead man inside, and covered it up. The next day, 2 Hebrews were fighting. He told them not to fight. One of the men asked, "Are you going to kill me like you did the Egyptian?" They did not know he was looking out for them, and Moses did not know that someone had seen him when he killed the Egyptian. Moses was scared. Maybe others knew it too. King Pharaoh heard about it, and he wanted to kill Moses. Moses left everything and ran for his life. The end. Just kidding. But where did Moses go, and what would happen to him? Come back to hear the answers to these 2 questions. This is part 1 of 4. Until next time, this is Genesis from Kids Matters. Bye.